Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about the three-part marketing engine. I like to call it the business engine optimization system, right? The reason why is because we want our marketing to work like a well-oiled machine. And the reason why we want to do that is because then it becomes more of a routine and set of management tasks rather than being this random, haphazard, overwhelmed, heading for burnout type of system. There are three parts to the business engine. The first part is your strategy, okay? So the first part is the why of what you're doing, and then the roadmap of what it is that you are thinking you're going to do. And otherwise, if you don't have a strategy, you're just throwing spaghetti at the wall, and it's just going to lead to frustration and possibly unqualified leads. So the key elements to strategy of this three-part system is your audience. Who are you talking to? Your positioning, your market dominating position. We want to make sure that you have that down. And then whatever the goal is, what does success look like to you? And then what's your story? All of those things together combined make your strategy for how you are going to approach your marketing. And then you want to take the time to clarify those elements and make sure that you're crystal clear on that. Now, it may take you time to do that. So what I don't want to see you do is get caught up in, if you can't quite figure out your who and your brand positioning, that doesn't mean you stop. That doesn't mean that you don't try and you don't put things out there, because everything is a test, right? So the more you put out there and the more you test your positioning, the more you will fine tune that positioning. And believe you me, it's taken me a while to get my positioning down, and it's been the bumpy road for me because I started out doing just solely teaching Scrum, teaching productivity habits and implementation skills and managing your projects and things like that. But I've always had in there strategy where I helped people get their positioning, and I helped them set up things like live events or their social media marketing systems. So I've always been about systems, repeatable processes and things. But now I'm getting more and more deeply into marketing strategies as I've learned more. And that's the thing, is you're going to learn more. And so your audience may evolve and it may grow with you. That being said, it's okay if you have to go through a little bit of a bumpy road to learn what your strategy is, because as you learn and grow, that may actually change. And so you want to be able to be flexible and evolve with it. Okay, and then the next one is operations. So we have strategy and then we have operations. And so the operations part is going to be the tactical. How are you going to get this done? Are you going to be using tools like schedulers and CRMs? Are you going to have workflows so that you know exactly what you're doing each and every day to manage this thing called marketing that you're doing? And then how will you measure success, right? How do you measure success? And how do we measure success with marketing? KPIs, right? We want to make sure that we're getting results. We're getting a return on our investment. And remember that your time is also money, right? So even if you're not paying for somebody else to do it for you, you're going to have to do it yourself. And that costs you time, and that is costing money. And so you want to make sure that you're getting a return on that investment of your time. And then it also helps you to stop feeling so chaotic with marketing, because sometimes we just get haphazard. It's not really focused. And the key to staying out of overwhelm is focusing your marketing week after week, month after month. So that's one of the reasons why I always recommend theming your months. Each month as a theme. Maybe even you have one quarter at a time as a theme, and you're just doing repeatable processes within that so that you can stay sane, right? So you don't go nuts. And so don't get so overwhelmed, or you don't just drop the ball completely because it's just too much to do. So that's the second part, is the operation. So we have strategy, operations, and the third piece is truly the marketing itself, right? The execution of your marketing. So that's the what, right? So now you're going to be talking about creating your images and creating videos and doing filming and doing all of those things, creating blog posts, videos, the posts, ads, DMing people, distribution of all these things across all of your platforms and everything. And it's really about consistency, right? And that's what you're trying to do. That's why we want to create a system, because the system is going to help you be more methodical and then in turn be more consistent. Consistency is the key, and it's also how you learn, right? If you every time you put something out there, if you get no response and you give up and you quit doing it, then that's not really going to help you. The more consistent you are, the more you can collect data, and then the more you can make improvements based on the information that you're getting, right? So let's say you have a post, let's say you're starting out and you have nobody on, you have really no followers, you don't get much activity at all, and then you post something and you get 3 comments. What was that? What did you post? Why did it get 3 comments? What did you say? Take that, put it into ChatGPT, ask it to analyze it, and tell them this one didn't get any comments and this one got comments. Explain to me why one would be more engaging than the other. And then you'll start learning about what is truly engaging for people. And I'm telling you, ChatGPT is the best assistant. And if you are not leveraging ChatGPT, you absolutely should be, because it can help you brainstorm. It can act as an assistant for you, writing things up for you. I love that. I actually have it help me create project plans and implementation plans and step-by-step procedures on how to do something, standard operating procedures. It helps me do everything. It is just a fantastic tool as an assistant to you. So think of it like that, as an assistant for you. And then you can make things go a lot more rapidly because you've got this very efficient that does everything you want it to do. And it doesn't roll its eyes or get irritated with you or think it knows what it should be doing. It actually just supports what you're doing. But you've got to be careful about that too, because it's going to tell you everything's a great idea, right? So if you think that it's telling you something's a great idea when you don't necessarily think it's a great idea, have it tell you why. Have it tell you what the pros and cons are. So I absolutely love ChatGPT. I use it daily in my work, and you should be too. Okay, so what are the 3 parts of the business marketing engine? It is strategy, operations, and marketing. And when you have all 3 of those pieces, think of them as cogs in an engine. They are running smoothly and doing their jobs, and the 3 together combined create success. All right, so if you want to learn some more about this, or you need help getting your business engine started, please let me know in the comments. Just type business engine in the comments and I will get with you and give you some more resources so you can learn. All right, thanks. And I will see you in the comments.